Welcome back to the 10 Beers Deep movie reviews. So we're here. Don't start me. Wonder Woman 1984.
Yep.
God, I wish they'd come in 1884 so we didn't have to say it. Okay. Wow, that's a bit of a spoiler, but it's been out. It just came and gone. We were very late on this because it was just a muddy release, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. I don't know if you guys know, there has been a pandemic going on.
I don't know if you've ever heard of a pandemic
I
before.
don't know if you've noticed.
But yeah, very messy release.
Actually, lucky in Australia, we got to see it in cinemas.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
it wasn't like Tenet where it was
wasn't
released. Yeah.
we'll get there. Actually, can we first say Wonder
Yeah.
Woman original?
Oh,
Just to set the tone.
fantastic, mate.
Did you like it?
Yeah, remember, I hadn't watched it for a while. I'd never seen it. And then when the DC Super Fandom episode,
Yes.
you and Michelle were like, dude, you got to watch Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Well, it's good.
Went out, bought
Is
it.
it fantastic?
Oh,
Depending on the person.
no,
I think
look,
it's
depend-
a DC movie.
Yeah, for a DC movie, it's fantastic. But,
Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll agree with that.
yeah, so he...
So obviously high expectations.
Yeah, so after watching that one, you're like, the second one's got to be just as good. How can DC butcher this as bad as they butchered every other movie they've done?
This
Like
is their
Suicide Squad,
crown
Justice
jewel
League. Yeah,
series.
this is it. You know, Birds of Prey, they didn't butcher. That was a fantastic movie.
It's a joke for those who aren't in the know. Dan, for some reason, has watched that 9 times. But anyway. All right, Dan. So this movie.
I shaved my balls for this.
Oh my god. Just smushing the ball. I gotta say, from the get-go,
Yeah.
this movie lost me. How's that? All right, so it opens with the fucking... You're in the Themyscira.
Yeah.
And it's very similar to the opening of
The first one. I did feel that. I'm glad you felt the same.
What the fuck is going on? And why would you not age her up a bit? It's like the same
It's
age.
the same age girl.
It looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
That, however old she is, and the full-grown women doing this Olympic Games thing they're
And
doing.
she gets yanked at the end.
So it goes for ages.
It does feel like a good 10, 15 minutes, right?
Like way too long. So I saw it twice, once by myself. But fuck, mate. Oh my god, it goes forever. And then, only thing that makes it worse is then it's like the movie starts again. Like another opening.
Yep. Yeah,
which
it
is
does.
probably where it should have started.
Yep. Could have skipped that whole first bit.
Oh.
There's a lot of things you could have skipped in this movie. A lot of filler.
All I could think of was this needed another edit. Like it's just a tight
It needed a Zack Snyder edit, didn't it?
4-hour version.
Yeah.
But fuck me, yeah, it just went forever. Anyway, so it opens. When did you know this movie wasn't going to be good? For me, first opening was not bad.
Give it a chance. You give it a
I was
chance.
still like,
Yeah.
okay, whatever. We're building. That fucking mall scene, I was like, oh boy.
So I didn't mind the mall scene.
Okay.
The fighting at the start there.
Yeah.
See, I feel like I need to watch it a second time. But that first time I watched it, I was like, yeah, this is good.
Okay.
Because I wanted the
fun.
action. The action is
a bit of
what
fun.
made Wonder Woman good, right?
Yeah, it was a bit of fun.
Start off with that. And then, it's probably just after that where, we're learning about Cheetah and whatnot. And it's very slow.
Yeah, she's just stumbling around. You like that?
When she drops... Oh, that's right. She drops all her papers. And everyone walks in
They walk past her and she's like, oh, can you help me? He's like, fuck you, nerd. It's so on the nose.
No.
It was so like, we got it, man. She can't walk in heels. She's like, ooh.
Oh, that's right. Remember, we discussed at the time, we're just like, oh, I'm sorry.
Too much.
Yeah.
You could have toned that down a
It's
little.
done a Birds of Prey, just too much.
It's
Bring
beaten.
it back. Yeah.
Beating her that she's a nerd.
Yeah.
Look how ugly she is, even though she's really not ugly.
She was kind of hot,
Yeah.
even as a nerd, wasn't she?
But she wasn't even a nerd, mate. What, she got some glasses on. What year is this? I know it's supposed to be like...
1984, mate.
I know, I get it. Maybe that's what the whole thing was, they're referencing it, but they did a good job of it.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Life is good, but it can be better.
Oh my gosh, from TV. Oh my gosh, you're the oil guy.
The oil guy, I'll take it.
It was fun though.
Yeah.
I liked when he was
He
on
was.
screen. He was funny at least. He
Yeah.
had a good energy about it.
Yeah.
You couldn't help but watch him.
Yeah, but sometimes it was a little bit too much. Sometimes too. But I
Yeah.
guess that was the point of the character.
Yeah, it was. It was really hyped up.
Out of the three main characters, or four main characters, he was the one.
My number one pet peeve actually. We'll get to other stuff as it comes to our brains. But like, when Steve... Okay, so wishing.
Yeah.
This is a Wish movie actually.
Yeah.
You thought it was a Wonder Woman movie. This is actually just one of those old school wishing movies.
yeah.
It's like a
The,
genie in a
the,
bowl
the
of
monkey,
shit.
was it the monkey paw?
Yeah.
Is that what they referenced in it?
Yeah,
Yeah, the monkey paw.
Again, Simpsons.
Yeah, what is this thing? It is a monkey's paw dating back to Alal bin Abdallah. It has the power to grant wishes to its owner.
Yeah? How much?
Sir, I must strongly advise you do not purchase this. Behind every wish lurks grave misfortune. I myself was once president of Algeria.
Come on, pal. I don't want to hear your life story. Paw me.
Good Treehouse of Horror.
Yes, so good. Done better.
Yeah,
actually.
100%.
Anyway, the wishes don't make any sense. They start making sense, but then he's like, when he becomes the stone. But anyway, the main point was when when Wonder Woman wishes for Steve Trevor.
Yep.
Steve Trevor?
Yep.
Yes. To come back.
Steve. Go Steve.
Stevie boy. Comes back, but why wouldn't they make it? It's magic already, right? Why wouldn't they just make it he can come back? Yeah. Why is it he's in this other guy's body? Yeah. And it's not clear if she can see it's Steve or if she's just...
Not until the end.
I wish we had more time.
I can save today, but you can save the world.
There was a big issue about this when it came out, like all over Twitter.
Yep. Because they fucking did.
Mm.
And in 2021, mate, that's a Me Too
Yeah.
campaign waiting after, mate.
Yep.
Did he consent
Yeah.
to being raped by Wonder Woman?
You know, I don't think many people would
don't.
complain dealing with having to sleep with Wonder Woman, mate.
I know, tough job.
Yeah, tough gig.
Someone's gotta do it.
There's always a little bit of wonder towards woman.
Just make it, he comes back, he just appeared.
Yep.
It's magic already.
Yeah. The stone, it made him reappear. Don't make him someone else.
And he's in this apartment,
And then,
what, he eventually just wakes up?
at the
What
end,
if he died?
Yeah.
Is he dead?
yeah, we got shot. Nearly got shot a couple of
Yeah.
times.
She doesn't mention it at all. Like, they don't, like, address that, like, this guy could die, bro, with all the shit we're doing. Remember he was on a tank?
Yeah.
He's, like, kicking it and throwing missiles and
Yeah,
shit.
and he's just like driving the car as they're getting shot.
Intentionally crashing into the
Yeah,
tanks and shit.
dude.
As someone else.
Yeah.
Risking, not his
Someone
life, 'cause
else's
he's
life.
dead already.
Yeah, someone else's life.
She's losing her powers, right?
Yep.
Except she's not.
No.
Because, you know,
She can still do everything
She's-
but take bullets.
I mean, she's running weird. Do you want to talk about that?
Go on. I know
Oh
you
my
want
god, the effects are terrible, mate. What happened?
to. It looks fake.
Looked terrible. Like, it was people laughed.
Even the
people
flash,
laughed. Every
yeah.
time she ran, people laughed.
Even the flash didn't look that bad.
Her feet looked like she was floating on ice, and she's like,
Yeah.
looks like she's rolling it. And the flash
and
was
then-
terrible as well,
and
actually.
then-
You're right.
yeah.
In Justice League.
And then
oh
when
my
she was
God.
like
He's
flying,
like,
then when she was flying slash running, like when she was running through the
my
air, it
God.
looked just as bad.
oh my god, mate. Yeah, and she's flying again now, presumably.
Yeah.
She can fly.
She's back to normal now.
Batman vs Superman. This is DC again. No one's in charge, obviously. No one's checking the books. She wasn't flying Batman vs Superman. She was actually on an airplane. She was taking a flight. Anyway, but it's just the whole concept of it, mate. Isn't Wonder Woman supposed to be a strong female lead?
Yeah.
One of the few, like, she's probably one of the most popular heroes,
Yep.
and she's she's a woman.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah.
But this movie is like centered around her
Once
needing
again,
a
being
man?
dumbed down, bro.
needing
yeah.
a man. What happened to this?
Mate, if you like,
Very strange
take
choice.
take Max Lord and Steve out of it. I would love to have seen the movie Cheetah vs Wonder Woman.
There's too
And
much
it's
going
good.
If Cheetah was still in this, but even she just shows up at the end or something, and it's just the henchman sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, why do we spend so much
The
time
main henchman kind of
getting to know her?
when she just gets whacked in the first 5 minutes.
And it's just like,
the last
for
5 minutes.
to what end?
Yeah.
For her to be angry at Diana because the monkey's paw. She lost her niceness, Dan. She lost her
Because
niceness.
she wanted to be like Diana.
Yeah.
Dirty Diana.
It was just an absolute mess. Is the best
Yeah.
way to put it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just a mess. The DC universe. You were the chosen one, Wonder Woman. You were.
I don't know anyone that disliked Wonder Woman, like fully disliked
Yeah.
Wonder Woman.
It's a solid. I mean,
It
the
was-
ending's a bit whatever, but it's a solid.
But it's the one DC movie that just
Everyone
you
seemed
can bank
to enjoy
on.
it.
Yeah.
Everyone seemed to at least think this is solid.
Yeah.
Imagine what's the next one going to be.
It had to like you could not go worse, and we were wrong.
And just what has she been doing? since World War One to the 80s. Nothing apparently.
Just skip the whole World War.
Nothing. Well, you know what? That's a great point. She just didn't help out with the Nazis.
Yeah.
She just let that one go through the keep,
Yeah.
didn't you? Saying it.
How does it
She could have
feel?
sorted that out in 2 seconds, mate.
God, could you imagine? Could have just grabbed him by the ankles.
Renounce your wish if you want to save this world.
Why would I? When it's finally my turn! The world belongs to me! You can't stop me! No one can!
I wasn't talking to you.
So you're watching a TV, Dan. Watch TV?
Yeah.
And you've made a wish and it's come true, and all of a sudden, this chick who apparently no one knows who this is, by the way. Wonder Woman's not a household name. She's been hiding her identity.
Yeah.
It's like this glowing thing. Are people seeing what they want to see? Like, it's so confusing. Why is this confusing like this?
Yeah, I don't have an answer for you.
And even worse than that, do people remember this event happening? Because the DC universe happens after this. No one mentions 1984, mate. What the fuck happened, bro? What was that?
You're right.
What the hell was that?
They've done a prequel. They've done a prequel and had no mention to it in the sequels.
No. Like, and what an event, bro. Nukes were launched. A world war happened. Everyone launched nukes. US launched nukes. Russia, they all disappeared.
And they just pretend like it's nothing 10 years later.
And
20
then,
years later.
Yeah, and then we fast forward to Man of Steel, and everyone gets crazy, like, scared of this alien. No one went
Superman.
like, yeah, no one went like, we actually had like this crazy event. Is this a wish thing again? Is this like that thing?
Did one of them
you know
not
what?
get
When
re-
Zod comes on the screen, they're like, is this like the wish thing again? What if I make a wish? Is this gonna go true again? My dad told me this happened in '84.
Yeah. I'm telling you, he's not bullshitting you. I'm telling you.
No mention of it. No mention of it.
Yeah,
Remember
no.
that guy wished his way, had all the oil? Remember that? Remember in
Yeah.
Egypt when walls came out of the ground?
Yeah.
No one's planning anything. And that is actually the main issue. I feel like there's a lot of more nitty-gritty stuff in the spoof in the movie. Like that fighter pilot, everyone's mentioned it. Like, how can that fly to Egypt? It's just wouldn't be able to do it. And it's also just a display one. You know, it's at a museum. Just flew it. Whatever. She made it invisible even though she has no powers.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I remember that triggering me too.
Okay. And you know, actually, I can't remember. I think it must have been another review I saw, but they made it the great point of in the movie, like nothing matters, bro. Nothing matters.
Yeah.
Like what matters? They say something matters, but it doesn't matter. Obviously, she's losing her powers, but then she
She's still got it. She's
a
still got
new
yeah.
power,
Yeah. Develops a new one.
and she's running around jumping still. You know, I know she gets a bit weaker, but anyway,
All right. So to wrap it up, Baz,
nothing matters.
what would you rate Wonder Woman 1984
Mate, I would give this.
out of 10?
Nah, I'm not gonna give a number. What I'm gonna say is, this is a absolute capital D disappointing out of 10.
Serious.
Disappointing. Are you like, what a fucking letdown, bro. We're excited about this.
It's one of my most forward to most anticipated movies. this week.
80s, DC, Wonder
Wonder
Woman.
Woman.
And also,
This song.
no post credits,
And this song.
except for the, yeah.
Yeah, only post credit is the original Wonder Woman just turning around in Diana's blue dress,
Yep. Which,
which wasn't even in post credits, but that's considered a post credit.
like, no keys for next movie. Just further proving they have no idea what they're doing. All over the place. How many years, when did Man of Steel come out? Man of Steel came out 2013.
13, yeah, 2012, 2013,
We're coming up to, we're creeping on 10 years.
2021, yeah.
We're creeping on 10 years of this
Universe, extended universe.
And nothing. Anyway, yeah. All right, Dan, what would you give it off your one viewing?
I'd
Go.
give it multiple phone pickups, and towards the end, mate, there was a lot of phone pickups. I was really trying to not pick up my phone.
No one blame you, man. This is you're thinking. We turn to each other multiple times and going, "Is this still going?
Yeah, are we
What is
getting
happening?
anywhere?
Just it felt like it's spin the wheels, man.
Yeah.
The whole fucking movie spinning.
Yeah, yeah, it just could not get traction. So unfortunately,
Except for what? You have to wait. Anyway, sorry.
Wonder Woman.
We should wrap it up. You're right.
Just big letdown out of 10.
Let down out of 10. Fuck. What is next on the DC lineup? Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad is 2021.
That's it.
August.
A couple months away. And I'm keen for the Suicide
I'm
Squad
keen
too.
for that too. James Gunn.
James Gunn,
Guardians of
John
the Galaxy.
Cena.
Yeah, that'll be good, bro. I'm excited for that. All right, so Suicide Squad then.
We'll be back for Suicide
Even though
Squad.
it doesn't fucking... There's no connection. And they're not even... Alright, if there's no connection and they were good, like the Joker...
Yeah.
Anyway. I'm deflated.
Actually, I don't know. I think the Suicide Squad and the Batman are both separate movies, like Joker.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like yeah. So if they're all connected, at least that's something to hold on to.
Yeah.
These aren't connected and they're not good.
Yeah.
Like what are we doing?
Yeah.
It's not like they're really trying to connect them. That's why they're not good.
Well,
No.
yeah. Well, the movies
No.
they are trying to connect are shit, but the
Yeah.
ones that they're not trying to connect are good. They've got it the wrong way around.
It's
The movies
crazy,
that are
man.
disconnected.
Actually, how was this connected at all to the other ones? Was it even nothing mentioned of anything?
Nothing, but it's just the fact that it's to Wonder Woman, and that's a prequel towards
Yeah.
Justice League.
Then even still, no invisible power in Justice League, no flying.
And on that note, we've gone for long enough. I have been DP.
Thanks for watching. Hey,
Baz.
listen to our podcast, guys. Weekly episodes wherever you listen
Yeah.
to podcasts.
Not
It's
so
there.
much movie and game based, but just
Interviews.
bit more dribble. Yeah, interviews,
It's
conversations.
a bit of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we should keep it to like this. Have the movie review separate and podcast. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. Make sure you're listening to our podcast.
Yes.
Anyway,
Please subscribe.
I have been DP, and this has been Baz, and we are 10 beers deep.
Anyway, here's Blue Monday. Not featured in movie. What a fucking Joker movie, man. What a fucking Joker movie. What a waste of time. Like,
The
honestly.
movie was something else.
Honestly. I wish someone like Dark Knight Rises style, come with coloured hair and just